Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Landon Root. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. The 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now.
2-2.
Up the middle. Sends it to Flores. Schwarber out of the play. 2 down, bases empty. And now here is Harper. Singing, he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Two outs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. Harper retired, and the Phillies are set down in order. Back here in San Francisco, our starting pitcher in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Oh, great stop. And they get the out.
Batting second, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers up to hit. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And now it's Wilmer Flores. The pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, bases empty. And that skips in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. Adames, the next to hit. And a count 1-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length.
They get the force. 3rd out. Back here at Oracle Park, down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Now batting Max Kepler. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Boom. The lead runner out at second. Castellanos on at first with nobody out. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Here's JT Realmuto.
Batting 7th, catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 on, 1 out. And a count 1-2. No score here in the second. Here's a rocket out to left. Brings it in. 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And now the count is even. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. To the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Luis Matos. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Mike Yastrzemski up here. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The changeup missing, and the count's even at 2. Yastrzemski checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now a chance for Tyler Fitzgerald. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That was the emergency hack right there.
The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Andrew Kisner.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Next offering misses down and away. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Turner, there's 1, and that's 2.
He's out.
And we're back on to the third inning. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Bounce to the right. Fitzgerald. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the Philly batting order turns over. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. 1 down, Phillies down a run. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Or maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2 and 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out, so we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Down the number 2 hitter, Rafael Devers. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's got a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Tap foul at the plate. Devers leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ground ball right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Back-to-back singles. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Willie Adames stands in. Double play ball to second. Over to Turner for 1. On to first. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs. Got him swinging. Back here in San Francisco, start of the 4th, and here comes Alec Bohm. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler at the plate. That's in there. And a count 1 and 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Castellanos headed for third. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Check swing, called strike. Kepler, the runner at second with 1 away. That's down and in. outside. Full count, 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there. He scores. It's 2-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Scott Alexander.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Drilled out towards left center field. Matos makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park, here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Mike Yastrzemski.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground right side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Right through there for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Marsh makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is in the dirt. And now 3-2. Swing and a ground ball. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next one misses. And the count now even up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber.
Ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. Interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Bryce Harper. First and second here, no outs. And fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Next offering is outside. Turner, the lead runner at second. Schwarber at first. One gone. Stays alive. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Flying around third is Turner. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 3-2. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's saved. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. That clips the inside corner for a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies.
Max Kepler.
Runner at second, 2 down. Just missed. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the inning, and now here is Elliot Ramos. Now this is in the air down the line. Castellanos moves on it. And out number 1 on the grab. Devers now.
Now batting, designated hitter,
The Phillies leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. The other way, and foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind.
Pitching change here, Seth Johnson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice job behind the plate there. Chopped left side. Boom. Throws out to first. Now 2 out. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Two outs.
Outside.
Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
There's the strike.
Full count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Real Muto. On the ground, right side. Fitzgerald. Over to first. Out. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
The 1-1. To the right side. Fitzgerald. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
2 outs,
the
base is
center
empty.
fielder,
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 6th. Now it's going to be Willy Adames. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Here's the pitch to Adames. High fly ball out into left center field. Marsh moves under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in,
Now
Luis
batting,
Matos.
center fielder, Luis Matos.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Next offering is in the dirt. And that one hammered. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Now pitching for
New
the
arm out of the
Giants.
bullpen, Tristan Beck.
Number 29.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Trey Turner
Leading
now.
off for the Phillies. Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip. And the matchup is very favorable.
In there at the knees for a strike.
1-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel
Now
any
batting,
vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Foul ball.
The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And Harper down on strikes. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. And he swings through that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Andrew Kisner, the next Giant to hit. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Max Lazar taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 4-4.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Tied at 4. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
2-2.
And a base hit up the middle. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Throws it away.
Now
He was
batting,
all
left fielder,
over that one.
Max
Wasn't able to
Kepler.
elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And the batter now, Max Kepler.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1-2 here. On the outside corner, got him looking. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And that's downstairs and outside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss.
2 balls.
Throw, and they got him. Into center. Matos makes the grab on the run. Bottom of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie
The
Adames.
shortstop, Willie Adames.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count. What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
No outs, runner at first. Luis Matos will hit next. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and the count 1-2. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering way off the plate.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings and misses, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Now batting, second baseman.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Check on the runner.
He's dead.
There's a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Realmuto collects, fires to first in time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 4-4 in the ninth. Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Trey Turner at the plate.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Good eye in that spot. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
So digging in, Andrew Kisner.
Catcher, Andrew Kisner.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's to third, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out. Back to the top of the order now. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Tied at 4. And a count 1-2.
Ball.
And that one upstairs. Winning run on base at first. No outs. Got him. 1 out. Here's Rafael Devers.
For the Giants, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Now batting.
Wilmer Flores digs in now.
Flores.
And a count 1-2. Trying to send this to extra innings. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Popped up. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants.
and on the mound is the closer, Camilo
75.
Doval. He's been so good against lefties.
Doval.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Man at second. And that is out of play. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Tied at 4.
2-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Grounder might be 2. To Adames, that's 1. How about that double play?
Well, not what you're expecting right there with your number 3 hitter at the plate. Looked like it was going to be a big inning. Now you're going to need a little bit of luck to get that 2-out RBI across.
Two down, go ahead run in scoring position.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Gets to it onto first. Safe! And he's in to score in a wild pitch. They take the lead. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jordan Romano. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
So the tying run at second. Slice the other way and foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So a change being made out at second. On to pinch run, Jung-Hoo Lee. So up next, Willie Adames. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. Man on second, 2 down. Next pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Romano is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.